This is a
Good Time Charlie
production. In February 2024, the Live Mas Expo happened, where Taco Bell announced the year's coming treats.
So we are always dreaming about Baja Blast, of course, because we love Baja Blast. Now, I love our cinnamon twists, don't get me wrong, but what if we switched them up a little bit for a treat and we dusted them with that tropical storm of Baja Blast, right? Yeah, amen. All right, Baja Blast Pie. I know. And I'm telling you, it's honestly the best thing I've probably ever eaten. And this could bring a whole new tradition to the holidays. So I'm excited about that.
Sneakily in that little situation, they announced a Baja Blast Pie. Whole year went by. Then a whole nother year goes by. But now, finally here in November of 2025, the Baja Blast Pie is real. And we're going to have a slice and talk about it. That is, it's ugly. That is not quite, you know what I'm going to do? Hold on, we're going to take a moment. Okay, that's with the flash on. I'm trying to give it a little more light. And I got to tell you, on my phone screen, it does not look as nice as, in my head. My eyes, this looks way nicer, way more, actually not as close to that as that. That's two very different colors. This is more of a greeny situation, a jadish kind of green. But, yeah, it's a Baja Blast Pie. It's Baja Blast filling whipped topping. Basically, that means Cool Whip in a graham cracker crust. Let's get to it. All right, instructions on the back of the box say, thaw for 1.5 hours. It's been longer than that. And then eat it within 4 hours after that, to have the most nice frozen pie kind of vibe situation. It says use a hot, wet knife. That's the instructions. Hot, wet knife. So you've seen people do this on the internet with a butter knife in the car. They ain't doing it right. But your man's has a hot, wet knife. Cut it into this pie with. It's still very cold at the bottom. I think leaving it in the fridge was the smart play. Ooh, I didn't get through it all the way. Let me get that good. I can feel that I didn't break the crust all the way at the bottom there. You know, I do a whole bake-off show, and I have to wonder what the Brits would think of something like this. What they think of Americans at that point. I have no real give a damn what the Brits think of me as an American, but stuff like this, you know. It just doesn't want to rise, separate from the rest of it very well. Come on, do it for me, baby. You know what I didn't do? I didn't get myself a fork. But that is Baja Blast Pie. It's nice. So it's not whatever. I'm gonna get a fork and then we're gonna eat it. Okay. It's very tart. It has almost the sharpness of a yogurt. If you know kind of like the sharpness of yogurt, I don't enjoy yogurt, but I've had yogurt to know that I don't like yogurt. There's a sharpness to it. It's very cold still, which is, I think, nice on the palate. It leans more key lime pie than anything else. I guess that kind of makes sense, as that is a citrus, Baja Blast is a citrus soda. So it should be a little key limey pie. And that's kind of the vibe you have going there. You need to know, absolutely love Baja Blast. Therefore, I kind of bang with the pie. Sorry. I know some people be like, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I don't get down with the get down. Well, I love Baja Blast. And in pie form, it's pretty great. I didn't even check the ingredients. I should, because it might have gelatin in it. And you know your boy don't eat no swine. But I'm getting down to get down on this. And you know what it is? We tried, and we rate things 5 out of 5. It's a 4.5 out of 5. You know what? It's a 5 out of 5 because it's a Baja Blast pie. Taste-wise, 4.5 out of 5. It's nice. It's cold. It's got a nice little bite, deliciousness to it. I should probably try with a little bit of the whipped topping. Let me take my finger, because I am not a fan of Cool Whip. I like actual whipped cream. But, you know. If you've had the frozen Baja Blast, they do one, and for a minute there, I think they had soft serve. That, imagine, if you will, a Baja Blast float. That's what the whipped cream, or the whipped topping in this case, is bringing to the program. Fuck with it, the long and short way. They're very in real high demand and in real short supply. So I hope you were able to go get one and enjoy it as much as I did. As we tried. See you next time.
What happened to your ass? It used to be beautiful.
Stays crunchy and milk.